This is Cody with Zombie Couch Productions, recording our first ever ZoCo Podcast. With me is Alex.
Hello.
Hello. So, what are we doing?
Well, we wanted to start putting out some new content. We wanted to start creating new things for our viewers, for people that follow us, for people that are interested in our work. And so we're looking for some new mediums in which we can do that. So one of them we decided upon was a podcast. So we figured we could just start, see where it goes, talk about things that interest us, things that happen in life, and just roll with it. So we hope you enjoy.
And we hope to not bore you to death for the next 20 minutes or so. So, where have we been?
Where have we not been is a better question.
That's a pretty good question.
So we'll start off. Let's introduce ourselves. So typically there's three of us in these podcasts. We're down to one man tonight. Trevor is the third member of our team, but he'll be accompanying us later on different podcast sessions. So I'm Alex. I'm from California. Been here my whole life, and the past 4 years I've been all over the place, honestly. I served 2 service years for my church in Montana and Wyoming. And after that, I finished up my college years at Brigham Young University, Idaho. And I received my bachelor's in computer information technology. So I've had a busy 4 years, and I've gone a lot of places, seen a lot of things, but it's been good. It's been a lot of fun.
And I, Cody, have likewise done similar. As of 2013 to 15.
You sound unsure.
Was it 15?
I don't know. It's a question for you.
16?
We're in 16.
2013 to 2015, I served a mission for my church as well in the Texas and Louisiana states. Prior to that, I was going to college at a local junior college, as well as that is what I'm currently doing right now. So Trevor, to speak on his behalf, since he's not here, has done likewise. When did he go on a mission?
He was the first.
He went before you.
Yeah.
So he went about 6 months before Alex went, and he went to North Carolina for 2 years, and since then has attended college at the same college I go to. No, he's not.
No, he's not.
He did for a little bit, but now he's going...
He's transitioned to where I'm at now.
So he's going where you're going.
Went.
Oh,
I'm done. I'm never going back.
Yeah.
Benefits of graduating, my friend.
I'm not quite there yet. Still working on that. But yeah, so now we're all kind of back together. We're here in California for now. We'll see how things pan out. But we plan to continue making content. Maybe not the same stuff that we did, a few years ago, as we've moved on and graduated from those things. But we are hoping to continue making video game footage videos.
Yeah. Essentially, yeah. We have a bunch of different ideas. We have scripts written. We have plans. We have all these ideas. We just are looking for proper mediums, proper channels to release these mediums, to create them and then give them to the public. So know that things are rolling and things will continue to do so. You will see great things from us. Just give us some time. In the meantime, though, we will be putting out a great deal of various content. We call it content just because it's a general surmised way we can describe what we're doing. I mean, we're making videos, we're making Let's Plays, we're making podcasts, visual assets and footage, whatever we can, essentially. So bear with us and know that we are putting stuff out.
Yep, and we're also currently working on a website. Not ready yet, but when we have that up, we will definitely let you all know. And on that website, we're hoping to build a community as well as post all the content. And that way we can kind of get away from the YouTube side of things and deliver our own content. So that'll be cool to do on our own way.
Hopefully they like the word content.
Hopefully, because we've abused it and beat it into the ground. Oh, man. So, do you want to talk about our day today?
Yeah, it was a pretty good day, I must say so myself.
I guess for listeners, we should probably at least say that this is April 23rd, 2016.
I couldn't even have told you that. I don't keep track of days anymore.
So what do we do today?
Well, we decided to make use of the beautiful day that was outside.
It was a beautiful California day.
We adjourned to the ocean. We rode some longboards.
We got these beautiful, how do you put it? Notes?
They are quite lovely in yellow. I already threw mine away.
Did you? Newport Beach Police Department.
Hooligans
Newport
at their
Beach,
finest.
California. Written warning of violation. So it's just a warning. He
Mm-hmm.
let us off with a warning because we were being good. At that point, we had said about 2 words to the guy. Let me see.
At least they were nice words.
They were nice words, yeah. So, yeah, I got in trouble for skateboarding on the boardwalk. It wasn't even a skateboard. It was a longboard.
Meh.
Because the guy obviously knew what he was doing.
I honestly
So-
think they were bored because we had the whole armada called on us, apparently.
Yeah, we had 2 quads and some off-road vehicle.
And 6 cops across 4 vehicles to deal with us 2 on longboards.
Yep, and so my issuing officer was Officer Biagi. So shout out to you, bud, wherever you are. Thanks for the warning.
It was a good day, though.
Gonna throw that away.
Oh, you don't want to frame it like you said?
Put it on your fridge, or you throw it away. You know, who cares?
Yeah, both of those are good suggestions.
Yeah, I took the trash can option. No, but it was still really fun. That didn't damper the day. We went and got pizza at a really cool place right on the pier in Newport called Original Pizza. Shout out. What kind of pizza was it?
It was chicken Alfredo. It's nice because they make it right in front of you, the dough and all. So, good place to go. Pretty authentic.
Pretty good. Only accept cash, no card.
Okay, now it sounds like we're sponsored.
No, just talking about the difficulties when you're at the beach and you don't have cash.
It's true.
So-
Well, it's a common problem these days. Everyone carries cards. It's just the way that it is. You
Yeah.
know, it's a society these days. It's
And-
a plastic world.
And they won't buckle.
They will not buckle.
Let's see. After that, we went surfing. That was pretty fun.
First time,
Got beat up by some waves. Let's see. And Alex punched a shark.
I did punch a shark. I promised that I would, and so I did.
Oh, see, now we have to post the picture.
Oh, I'll post the picture.
Picture's going
Don't you
up.
worry.
Oh, man. Good times. Yep. And then we came home. That was about it.
Good day, though. Solid day. Solid day.
And now we're recording a podcast.
So speaking of a plastic world, I've been getting into some new hobbies as of late. I've had a lot of new interests. So in my field of computer information technology, I come across things all the time, just different technology-related projects, new ideas, new practices, and I like to keep up to date, and I also like to have fun with it too. So some of my newest projects have been 3D printing and 3D modeling, as well as virtual reality and VR headsets, all that kind of stuff. I kind of want to start off with 3D printing and some of my experiences with that. So first off, for those of you who follow that, subscribe to it, or maybe even 3D print stuff yourself, I'm currently running a Maker Farm Pegasus 10-inch, so it's a 10-cubed surface build area, and it's been treating me very, very well. I've had no problems with it, and any issues I have had have been caused by me, so very pleased, and it's been very successful. So with this, I've had nearly 100 prints now, and have done many, many different projects, from a full-size R2-D2. Now, I didn't build the whole thing, but I did print many parts that went onto it, including lots of smaller personal projects, various weapon props, and some masks as well. So I'm currently working on a BioShock 1 bunny splicer mask, and I'm painting it at this time, and it's turning out quite nice, I must say. Cody's seen it, so what are your thoughts on 3D printing? Have you had much of an interest in that at all lately?
Well, I think remembering when it first came out, or like first really kind of hit really big, it was cool, but everything was it seemed very expensive, like thousands and thousands of dollars for a 3D printer, and big. I remember them being a lot bigger than I think what we have now. But I thought it was really cool, and I wanted to get into it, but never had the thousands of dollars to do it. So I never got into it. But I thought it'd be really cool to be able to just print whatever you want. And now that we have the technology, we can.
You are right. You're absolutely right. When they first were introduced, just as any new technology, when it's first introduced, it's quite expensive. I mean, go figure. It's just the way that it works. It's just the way society works. But they have come down in price a great deal for this particular kind of printer because, again, there's many different kinds. And mine is just simply, now I sound like a noob, but I'm pretty sure it's just the FDM or FSM. It's a fused something. I'll look it up later. Whatever. Any case, it's the most common and the cheapest kind, but still reasonably priced, but much cheaper than they used to be. And the build areas have gotten much larger. So, 10 inches cubed is a massive build area. I have a lot of room to play with, a lot of things that I can work with, and I can make anything, You can think it, I can make it, so.
Now, what about the modeling side of it? Because I know you have to have a model. So have you thought about learning how to use something like Maya to do that? And then you really could do whatever you wanted.
Yeah, I've had an interest in that as well. I've currently been working with Blender almost exclusively just because it's free, and I'm no master modeler, but I have found my way around. I can do the basics, whatever I need to do at the time. And I also use other programs like Slicer, so I can take apart the models as well as write them to a G-code format so we can print them. And then I also am familiar with the Microsoft STL Fixer. So if I happen to come across one that says there's errors, I just throw it in this automated system that Microsoft put out. Thank you, Microsoft. And it's done. Fixed. No problems.
Pretty sweet. Yeah, I think 3D printing, that's one of the coolest things ever because you could build an army of toy soldiers.
You could definitely do such things.
Every little kid's dream.
It is, honestly, in some aspects, it's super helpful if you use it in the right way. If you know how to make the models you need, if you have ideas and things you need to make for your house or for friends or for cars or whatever, you can make parts to spec of things you need to replace. Very, very handy technology.
Speaking of which, I need a new kickstand for my keyboard. Can you get on that?
Hey, yeah, absolutely possible. Let's do it.
Oh man, yeah, my keyboard's a little
jank there.
A little crooked.
I think I'm actually missing one too on mine.
Is that just like a thing? Is everyone like missing just one kickstand on their keyboards? I swear, if you go to a library or you go to any public place where there's a keyboard or computer, one of those tabs is missing. What do people do?
I think people might take them, and I think it's the same mentality of people who go to someone's house, see that this someone is working on a puzzle, and they take one piece of said puzzle and leave. And so when they're done and they cannot find that one piece, and they clean their entire house and they cannot find it, that one person can feel satisfied knowing that they've destroyed this person's life.
That person needs to be murdered.
But I do agree. I have found that nearly all public keyboards are missing at least one of those. And hey, now we've joined the club.
Yeah. Well, cool. 3D printing, I think, is a great technology. Hopefully, gets a little bit better, a little bit upgraded. Maybe we can get a little bit more involved with that.
Yeah, you'll see more from me. I currently I'm hosting a Facebook page as well. I'm running a small side company known as Silver Ace Designs. You can look that up and find it. You can see projects that we're currently working on. I'm affiliated here, of course, with Zombie Couch as well. The two kind of roll hand in hand, and I'll be bringing them closer together, essentially. More one and the same in the near future. So you can expect to see that soon.
Awesome. Sounds good. Now I want you to build me an army. We talked about an army. I want you to build me an army of Minecraft pigs.
Minecraft pigs. Is there a reason why pigs?
Why pigs? They seem to be the lovable character of Minecraft.
Because they have a dopey face?
I don't know what it is. They just walk around and kind of like snort.
Maybe it's the bacon.
Maybe it's the bacon.
Everybody loves bacon.
Everybody loves bacon. You were the first one to play Minecraft.
Between the two of us, yeah.
Between the two of us. You were not the first person ever.
I was the first person ever. I created the game.
All right, here we go. No, but you were the first person, in our little group to introduce Minecraft. Do you remember where you picked it up?
From college, actually.
In a game room. What was that?
Happenstance, happened to be in a particular lab at a time, working on schoolwork, and saw people huddled around a computer, making all sorts of oohs and that's cool. And I sat there, ignored them for probably 20 minutes, and just, okay, fine. I'll go see what they're doing. Fine. And so I did. And since then, have logged numerous hours into said game, but have had, many fun and interesting experiences along the way.
And that wasn't, 1 or 2 years ago. We're talking about maybe 6.
That would have been about 5 to 6 years now.
Yeah, 5 to 6 years. Back in alpha. I think you got it before alpha.
I got it the day before it turned to beta.
Okay. Yeah, and then you introduced it to me, and I still remember the first game. I wish I had the first map that we opened up.
Oh, that's long gone.
Because I remember wherever I spawned kind of next to a little river, and it was kind of some sand and just a cliff. Not too high of a cliff. I don't think they had quite those designs that they have today.
Short cliff.
But but I remember learning how to make tools. I think I made a couple tools, and I started burrowing into this cliff. And I remember leaving structures. This was, I was new to the game, learning, and I left pillars because I was thinking, okay, I'm digging a huge tunnel into this cliff. That can't support the weight of it, so I need to build pillars. And it was like, well, how much weight can this actually hold? So I started destroying pillars, and nothing fell. And I'm like, this game's amazing. And I think I've been hooked ever since.
It's definitely been a staple of our interest over the years. Something that we've looked into for both videos and just for fun.
Yeah, we definitely have thought about using Minecraft as a tool, something to use to make short little films or little videos. But I don't know. I personally think that Minecraft has reached its peak and is kind of on the back burner now for a lot of people.
Yeah, you could say that all day. I don't think that's the case at all.
Now, there's how many platforms? They have the PC, they have the mobile, the Pocket Edition, they have the Xbox Edition.
Kind of like the Pocket Edition.
Yeah. I think they get updated separately, though.
I think they do as well, and they're always behind the PC version. I don't subscribe to the mobile or the Xbox version, but I am familiar with them.
I have them on all platforms.
You nerd.
But I don't play them on the Xbox or the Pocket Edition. I prefer the PC. It's quicker, and I think it's easier to control movement and stuff like that. But I also think I like being up to date. But
yeah, and that's the thing though. Like, it keeps growing. I don't think it's really plateaued at all because they keep putting out new things. They just had a massive update. Massive.
I think the last maybe 3 updates have been pretty huge. The adventure update with 1.8, and now the 1.9 update, which allowed for many different things, including like shields and banners.
It had a big focus on combat now. A big focus.
Yeah. And have you gotten a chance to use much of those recently?
Not so much recently. My focus has gone from playing to more hosting, and I'm serving as a game master for a server that I'm hosting at this time. So I just create adventures and stories for people to play on. It's something I can do on the side.
Yeah, the 1.9 update is a little different, and I don't quite know because I have been gone, and I just got back, about 4 months ago, so now I have not been able to play in the last 2 years Minecraft. So me coming back to Minecraft has been kind of brand new.
There's a lot of updates you missed.
There are a ton of updates I missed, but kind of getting the hang of things again. Just combat does not seem to be what it used to be. You have to let it buffer, it kind of cool down. And shields actually work really well, especially for skeletons, because they just shoot their arrows and it sucks.
Well, the cooldown helps certain things, because I do recall the days where we would jump onto servers and harass people, setting macros up that would spam the left and right clicks just 100 times a second. I don't know, something like that. Crazy stuff. So I'm constantly swinging and blocking simultaneously. The old block system, the right click where you just bring your sword up and turn it sideways block system. And it would destroy people, because I would take less damage from every hit that they would swing at me, and I would just be constantly just swing.
So are you admitting to being a hacker?
That's not hacking. I'm taking advantage of the system. I am an exploiter.
So...
But I can't do that anymore because they fixed it with the new update, because they're focused on improving the game, and I don't think it's dead for that reason.
So are you also the one who chisels out their 360 controller so that you can, you can move faster?
I've not heard of that in particular, but maybe.
Yeah, so apparently I've heard, and I don't know if it's true, that the controller on the 360 does not top out at top or left and right, but that if you chiseled around the edges of it, that it would allow the joystick to go farther, and thus you could move faster or whatever.
I think I have to try that.
So I don't know if it works, but I've heard that that's what a lot of people use for hacking or things like that. But
I'll have to look into that. I'm interested.
So I think Minecraft is on the downside, and Alex thinks it's on the upside.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. I'm on the Minecraft site right now, and currently 23,237,914 units have sold. 915 units have sold. I'm watching this number tick up as we discuss this.
I currently do not see the same number you do. I currently see 23,237,772.
So maybe they're lying.
Maybe Minecraft's trying to blow up their numbers.
Hey, who knows? You might have uncovered a giant scandal.
So 23.3, let's say, million.
That's still a ton of people. That's not going anywhere.
Okay, so that's buyers. So 23 million buyers. How many people do you think play this game from a cracked version?
Good question. I'm sure there's quite a few. But, the game's not terribly expensive. It's not awful compared to the new games that come out that offer, in some cases, 8 hours of playtime that are $60 or more sometimes. This one is $26 and offers endless, depending on how you play it. Honestly, I think a lot of people buy this game and are still buying this game.
And I have to say, I would be pretty embarrassed if there was a number. You know how Xbox and Steam, they will show you the number of hours you've put into a game. I'm glad that Minecraft doesn't have that, because I would be embarrassed about the hours. I've put I've put days into this game. But I think I'm one of those that's on the downside. I got home and it's a lot different. And it's not the game I remember it to be. It's still the same game, but I think I just get bored more quickly, trying to survive. But in order to make it interesting, Trevor and I have we've started a game type for ourselves. I guess it's a game type that's already in the system, but it's co-op hardcore mode. So what we do is, as general hardcore mode is, we get together and we play a game on a map where if one of us dies, that's it. We wipe the entire game and start a new map.
That's typically how hardcore goes.
So co-op is a lot different because, well, now instead of worried about yourself, you're worried about your teammate dying and what they're doing.
I suppose that's true, because if they die, you're done too. Because that also ends your game.
Yeah, and it creates a level of stress. Because I'm safe, but what are you doing? So, what we're thinking about doing is possibly using that as a let's play. But we're not calling it a let's play. We're calling it a couch
zombies play.
Couch zombies play.
Because we're couch zombies and we're playing games.
Yep. So a couch zombie play of Trevor and I playing Minecraft cooperatively on hardcore mode. So hopefully maybe sometime soon you'll be able to see those up. But I think that's about it for this week. I think we should call it quits.
Well, we can wrap it up.
We could wrap it up. Well, thank you for listening, and hopefully this is going to become a regular thing. We're shooting for a weekly podcast where we can put something out once a week. Also look for other videos, including Couch Zombies Play, tutorial videos on pretty much anything. And are you specifying anything on your tutorials, or are you just making general tutorials?
Currently, my tutorials are focusing upon my interests. So the first one I released was about the program Slicer, which is used for 3D printing and splitting models, separating them so that you can better print them. So right now, all my tutorials will focus on such things, but they'll vary from time to time. And if you have any questions or things you'd like to know more about, feel free, ask. I'll learn about it and write up a tutorial.
Yep. And we'll just, we'll have some things that we're working on, so stay tuned. And we will keep you guys up to date. As of now, we'll just post this on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. And soon, when we have our own website, we'll get that announced for all of you, and we will post it there.
I have one more thing to say.
Go
Before
ahead.
we close this, I have one more thing to say.
Go ahead. Say it.
I challenge you.
Oh, no.
You say you're playing a hardcore mode of Minecraft with Trevor.
Yes.
If you can make and kill a wither, you win.
Sounds like a challenge.
If either one of you die, I win.
So Trevor and I are working cooperatively against you.
Yes.
Okay.
Essentially, yes.
All right. Well, sounds like a challenge.
The victor gets to choose the punishment of said challenge.
Oh no. I guess we'll have to announce that.
Soon to come.
Okay. So look out for that, and that's about it.
Brad.